Can you play good golf with a package set? We know that a lot more people are buying them nowadays, but will it limit the ability to actually play good golf? Today, we're going to find out. Guys, before we get stuck into this video as well, do remember to hit that subscribe button down there if you want Matt Fry to be your free golf coach. Loads of swing tips, loads of advice on clubs you should buy. Hit the subscribe button down there. So I've got a package set here, and you may have seen it feature in a few of my videos before. It's the STIX package set. A lot more people are now getting into golf, and because the price of clubs is rising, we're seeing that package sets are actually becoming more of an option for a lot of people. But does that mean that you can't play good golf, and will you level out at a certain level with package set clubs? Or can you actually play decent golf? Could you buy a good set that will see you through years and years? Today I'm going to play 9 holes down at Warrington, see how I get on with the clubs, give you a little bit of feedback on them, and see if you can play good golf with a set. So a little bit about the set before we tee off. It's the STIX package set. It comes in a 14-piece set, so you get driver all the way down through your wedges to a putter. You get driver included, you get a 3-wood, you get a 5-wood, you get a hybrid. Your irons, you get 6 of those starting at a 5-iron working down through to pitching wedge. You then get 3 wedges with it, a 52, a 56 and a 60, and then you get a putter. This package set is £899, so it's a little bit more on the premium side of packages. We see things like a Wilson set coming in round about 350. We do see that big brands like a Callaway or a TaylorMade have made package sets, but generally I would say that a package set is somewhere round about a £500 mark, and you probably wouldn't get as much club for your money as you would do in this one. Like the 3 wedges, that's something that we normally wouldn't see. You would probably just get pitching wedge, sand wedge, and you might only get 1 fairway wood and a hybrid. But with this STIX one, like I say, 14 clubs, a little bit more pricey, but gets a little bit more option there. You can get regular, you can get stiff, come in graphite. Will they perform though? Can I play good golf? Let's tee off here on the 10th and find out. Okay, so 10th hole, par 4, 280 yards. I'm going to go with the driver here, 10.5 degree, stiff graphite for me. It does look like it's going to go left when you look behind this one, so maybe for a better player, it's probably not the shape you would want to see. The ball, the club looking a little bit left, but for your beginner who's potentially going to slice it, it would actually look quite welcoming. But let's see, I think a good score today, if I'm playing well, if we can get level par with these, I would say that that is pretty good golf with a package set. Oh wow, that is so far right. Well, that'll be an interesting start because that's over the trees right. I've not been there in about 15 years, I don't think. Interesting, let's go. Okay, not the ideal start, went a little bit right, I think, reacting to the shutness of the club face. I just left it open, but 56 yards down towards the flag. I've got the, 86 yards down to the flag. I've got the 56 degree. Probably just going to play a little bit right at the flag there because of that tree and see if we can maybe sneak a birdie. I think par's good though from here. Travel, travel. Oh! Needed to fly that about a yard more. It just caught the downslope of the bunker but ran over the edge of the hole, so not a bad start for the little wedge. So not too bad here. We can literally see the little line that's gone through the dew there, where the ball has run over the hole an inch to the right, and we would have had a cheeky little 2. Good news is though, I've got a bit of a line on my reed, so I can just try and go similar, just an inch left of that, and it should be in the hole. We got the line, that's a birdie to start. Package set golf, it could be the future. Okay, 11th hole, 409 yards. Just try and not be too phased by this driver, don't overthink it. Maybe just sit it a bit open at address. Slicey again. It's not bad. Be up on the 12th, but not ideal. Off the fairway a little bit right again. 7-iron, 165 yards here. That would normally be an 8-iron, but I just feel that they're not going to go quite as far. They're a little bit shorter, the graphite. Let's see how we do with this one. Perfect distance there, 165. Just a little push. I was expecting that to swing a tiny bit more on that ball above my feet, but 2 greens found. Not a bad start. I think one thing to note about this package set, definitely feels a little bit more up in quality. Even the putter, like the grip you've got on there, I think it's a lambkin grip. You can feel the head weight of it. Even just the looks, like the all blacked out look, they look cool. I think a lot of stigma in the past with package sets were just like the beginner club and the cheap, nasty sort of clubs as well. Nowadays, I think they've come a long way and are producing pretty good stuff. So let's see if we can get this putter working again. Great pace. I thought that would have swung a little bit more on me. Feels fantastic off the face though. Probably a little bit of milling on there. And there we go, a par. I remain at 1 under. Oh wow! Doesn't matter if you hit it out the shaft. That was all kinds of rubbish. Right, so we've missed the green on the right hand side. I've got 55 yards up to the flag. It's playing about 60 with the upslope. I'm going to go for the 60-degree wedge, milled wedge these ones, so they do feel really nice. Got a nice little milling on the face as well, so hopefully should get a little bit of spin on them. Let's see what we can do. Pulled it a bit. Nice and safe, but pulled it. Not my best work. I didn't realise that flag was only 2 or 3 paces off the back of the green. But we've got another look at birdie here. I fancy this. I'm feeling quite nice with this putter. It feels a good weight. Oh, I thought that was good halfway. We'll take it though. We'll take it after that tee shot. 13th hole, 130 yards, pin just purchased on the front of the green. Fancy a hole in one here today. It looks so inviting. I'm going to go 9-iron. Would normally be a wedge, but I just think this is the right club. Little cut, spin back in the hole, job's done. That's good spin. Right idea, just a little bit long, a little bit flat flighted. I thought we were a little bit closer there. I was erring on the side of caution with the 9-iron. I think there I probably could have got wedge, but I just feel they don't go as long, those clubs. Nevertheless, it's another birdie attempt. A long range one albeit, but we've holed them before. Carry on. Oh, it was right on line as well. It was right on line. Thought it was going to zoom down there a little bit more. I've pushed that. I've pushed that. That's nothing to do with clubs. That's all to do with me. Too cautious off the tee. Then a pushed second putt. Back to level par. Playing nicely though, so got to keep it going. Oh, that is a beauty. Slightly a bit toey, but straight down the middle. Oh, wow, wild kick. Took a 90-degree left bounce, that one. It'll do though, we're down there. So a quick note on package sets. Who's buying them and what should you be looking for if you are buying a package set? Well, I think the first thing we've got to start at is budget. Obviously these ones that I'm using, £899 is quite hefty. You could see that maybe you could get second-hand clubs from a TaylorMade, a Callaway, Titleist, whoever it may be, from a few years ago that are used, but you could maybe build a set out for that price. So if you are someone who's looking around that sort of 350, 500 point, I would err towards the side of something that's maybe just a little bit maybe a step up from the introduction set, because a lot of the introduction sets, what we see from the past was that the heads that they were made with alloy. Some of the shafts weren't the best quality. Now they are getting better and better, but if you just went in a little bit higher than that introduction price, you're probably going to guarantee that you're getting a stainless steel head on your irons, you're going to be getting a good quality shaft, and then when you're getting into your woods, you're not going to see that you get the alloy head as well. You're probably going to get a titanium driver, titanium or steel fairway wood. The grips will generally be good, and there'll just be that little bit more build quality in them. As well, you've got to look at like what comes in the set as well. If you're paying 350 quid and it's only a half set, you might get something maybe from a lesser known model, i.e. if you went from a Cobra to a Wilson, you might get the full set with the Wilsons at around about 400 price, and you're ticking every box, something that you can learn a driver with, a fairway wood, a hybrid, have the right amount of irons, have a few wedges and a decent putter. And as well, it might be that you can keep the irons for a little bit and then you upgrade clubs as you're going along. So if you maybe don't go all out at the 899 price or around that mark, you could maybe get something at 500, and a year down the line upgrade the driver. Just a few things to bear in mind when you are buying a package set. Let's keep going. Oh no. Stay. Well, not my best strike, but it's worked out all right. Exactly where I wanted to hit it. Easy par. Easy, easy par. 15th hole, 488 yards, par 5. A chance to get back in the red. Fade down the left. If you get over the looks of the driver, it's actually not too bad. You can just get on with it. Oh, that has come out with no spin flyer like. It's right at the flag. Over the back. I think one great thing about spending that little bit extra or more money, if you do get the versatility and the option to have more wedges. I initially went with a 52 here, thinking, oh, I'll just play and chip and run, get here. I actually want 56, so in other package sets it might be pitching wedge, sand wedge, and that's it. So with that little bit more money, you get an extra option as well. So there's always that to bear in mind, and as you're learning, at least you're learning to use different clubs and different wedges, and then you're not having to go out and buy them separately. Oh, too thick. Didn't commit to that one. That's me, not the club. So juicy, that rough. Needed more speed through there. Silly me. Simmer, 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 simmer. Ooh. Nothing to do with clubs there. Not fortunate with the second shot in. Coming out so hot, but should have chipped it closer and should have knocked this one stone dead. That's an annoying 3-putt, 2 3-putt bogeys. Annoying. Like I say though, nothing to do with clubs, just to do with skill level there. 16th hole, 150 yards, going to hit just a little 8-iron here. 3/4 one. See if we can get back to some goodness. Oh, if that's the right number. That could be in the hole, that was right down it. That could be very, very good hole-in-one territory. Another shout of hole-in-one there, obviously, we're quite known for it on this channel, but to be fair, it's actually only about a foot away. So on further inspection, it wasn't that wild of a shout. We've pitched here. We can see the dew line here. Looks like it's bounced there and then zipped back. So not that wild a shout of a hole-in-one. I wish we were up at the green then. That would have been something naughty. That must have literally been so close. Take that though. 8-iron, 150. Lovely little tap-in bird. Makes up for that dodgy 3-putt on the last. Nice straight, oh, tiny little bit of fade on that. Down the right side, little bounce. That's all right. Coming to terms with this driver, I think. So I've got 210 left. I'm going to give this little hybrid number a try. 21 degrees for hybrid. So this is like your 4-iron / 3-iron replacement here, designed to pop it up in the air, make it easier than trying to hit a 3 or a 4-iron. Let's see how we go with this one. Oh, I've hit that so bad out of the heel. Nice and left on the other tee. Sit. The great news about that is that I nearly missed the golf ball and still managed to actually get a flight out of it. So we know that they're forgiving. And if you are starting the game, a little bit of forgiveness is what you will need. Nice little bit of spin on that one, a little bit of check. Pushed it slightly and left myself a difficult putt. If it would have hit it straight, would have been a tap in or in. It's time that I redeem myself with this putter. My short putting's been fantastic today. Didn't even get a hole, so scared of it. Level par still though. Nice wedge, good drive, and 2 meh golf shots in there. All to do with me, not the golf clubs though. 18th hole, 423. Sneaky drive this one, trouble all down the right. I'm going to see if we can get it in play though. Oh no. Again, user error, not clubs. Very, very toey that one, and it's dived a little bit more into trouble, but we'll be okay. Predicament here, we've got the trees all in front of us. We're 150 out. I'm going to hit the biggest curver, hopefully known to man. It's curling. Go on, go on. Just on the back of the green nearly. Not a bad result from there, so you can still actually work these bad boys. So package sets, can you play good golf and can I break par? I think I've got to chip in to break par. But can you play good golf? Yes. I think obviously there will be limitations on everyone's performance level. If you're a skilled golfer, you should be able to adapt to the clubs that you're using. If you're a golfer that's coming into it, I think it's more a question of just getting the right set, maybe looking at, well, what can I get in my set, whether it is a few more wedges, do I get a different driver, what iron options do I get, and then looking at the materials that the clubs are made out of. Because these are more of a premium set of package clubs, they're not that hard to adjust to for me. They feel good, the weight's good on all of them. As well, if you get a really cheap, nasty one, they might not feel as good, they might not perform as well. So those are the questions I think you should be asking yourselves. You know, what are they made of? What's in the set? What am I looking to learn? How much am I playing as well? Because if you are just getting into it and you've never played golf before, do you want to go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds to maybe give the game up in 6 months because you decide it's not for you? You can still get a half decent one and carry on with them even into a few years' time and upgrade certain clubs like the driver, like the wedges. But overall, like I say, be wary when you are buying them. Just make conscious buying decisions, and you should get a decent set that you can learn with, progress with, and then upgrade from. Let's have a little chip and putt here and see what score we finish on. No, go, go. Popped it out a little bit too high there. That looks so good for so long. I thought I'd done it. But 1 over par it is. Guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope that helps you if you are looking for a package set. Hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any more free golf lessons. See you in the next video.